Hello? Hello? Can you guys hear me? Hello? 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 Everything should be working. Hello? Okay. I see people starting to show up. So we should be getting ready to do some sex ed. And I wanted to. Can you all hear me? I sound good? I have the audio very low. I'm going to answer all your sex ed questions. Uh, and do it. All right. All right, because this is the first time I'm doing it on this channel specifically, and it's weird. It's weird doing the sex ed here, and not on the main channel. Uh, it's bizarre. Hello, anybody? Type a number or something in chat. Type a one if you can hear me if you're here. Uh, or you gotta be. Ugh. Come in. Type one. So I am being inconvenienced by life because I don't live alone. But yes, I can see you. Yep. Hi. Hello. Welcome in, Viper. Welcome in, Ginger Soul. Yeah, we're going to be doing sex ed questions and we're going to answer them. So just type Q in the chat and then give a question and I will answer them. And that's how it's going to be. And I'm going to just play some games in the background so that you have something to look at while I talk to you and teach you all this stuff because I thought it would be a fine way to just something relaxing to look at while I talk to you. Because sex ed, I find a lot of the time is very much me talking back and forth. Oh, me, howdy partner. I am feeling great. It's 1 o'clock at night. Just popped in to say hi. How come everybody, a ribbiter, hello, Wiggleman. I am slightly inconvenienced because children that belong to me are just like, "Hello, I'm not gonna stay in my bed," and I am. It's a mess, but it's fun. So I'm gonna try to answer all the questions and hold them at the same time. So this is so weird. Oh no, I've already lost. It's Jover chat. I've lost, and I am also failed to answer a question. But anyways, if you have any questions, let me hear them because I can hear. I'm here to read all your questions, hear any of your chats because I can see everything that's going on, and I want to answer all your questions because it's really hard to really answer to do a sex ed video every day. I wanted to try to talk to you guys, hear what questions you might have that I can answer live. And I feel like doing on this platform will also help because it helps people find me. It helps this channel grow. It helps everybody as a whole when I do this because people can find the channel, they can find the content, and people can get subscribe to me and be like, yippee, I got all the content. So just type Q in the chat with your question and I will answer it about any sex ed thing that you can think of specifically at any time, anything you can think of, and I'll just be like, yep, that's the question, here you go. And that's what I'm gonna do. And I'll just until someone has a question, I'm just gonna talk about whatever pops into my head, which is not a good thing or a bad thing. But you ever just notice how there's like less and less games coming out this year that are actually polished? Like I'd say 50% of the games we get are not polished. Where the other 50% are just like mediocre to okay. I think It's not the end of the world that we don't always get like a polished game, but I do think it's pretty bad when it's an equal amount of polished and bad games as a whole. You could tell this is I don't go live very often, but what I'm trying to get across is yeah, there's a lot of games that come out. And I'm just like yippee, uh, yippee. I'm gonna hope that it's gonna be a good one or it's gonna be dog shit. And I'm in the middle. I'd say like Super Mario Bros. Wonder was pretty cool. It was okay for the most part. I think a lot of people were just like, "Whoa, it's a good Mario game," but I think it's just a good Mario game that ends up feeling fresh. And I think that is a fair assessment from me. Is that if a game feels fresh, uh, if a ten, yeah, this if a game feels fresh, I think that helps it because the Mario Wonder could have came out and it could have just been another Mario game that felt the same, and that really sucks. I mean, but what I'm trying to get across is something like Sonic Frontiers feels like a completely different Sonic game, and that's why people liked it because it didn't feel like the norm, but it didn't feel like it was going to be, a Sonic game where we just go, please, just let it be average. It came out pretty decent. I wouldn't say it's the best Sonic game, but I think for people who like Sonic, I think you can actually sit down and appreciate a game and go, yippee, I got a good Sonic game this year, and not go, we got a bad one, boys. And I think that's, I think, all right. So I'm gonna start. I'm gonna say it real quick. I like to say a lot of dumb shit and haha funny dark or funny jokes. Chat, if you have anything to say, fucking go nuts. I will let you say whatever you want because I'm not your mom or your dad or whatever. Because we're here to just have fun, here to have chat. And it feels wrong. Uh, type one and oh wait. Okay, Q. Ask your question. I'm right here. No, guys, tell me your question with the Q. All right, a Q, not a sex ed opinions on Armored Core 5. I mean 8. 6. Oh god damn it. I think Armored Core as a game series is okay. I feel like it's more fair than From Software's other games because I think they also worked on Dark Souls, if I remember. The people who made Dark Souls, or I don't actually remember who made freaking Armored Core, but a lot of people say it is From Software. And I think the game is fine. It doesn't feel like it's trying to be that. It's trying to be other game series. It's trying to be more Armored Core, but a little bit harder. My question is, what are the boobs in the thumbnails from? It is from Miss Peachy. She made them herself, or I think she got it because Peachy is an artist. Now I could be wrong, and that the art is from someone else who did art of her. Because Peachy does her art, but a lot of artists do commissions for them as well. Yeah, I agree. I think any game, like take for example, Pokemon. I think the older Pokemon games versus the newer Pokemon games. I think the older games were so much better by a landslide. I think some people forget that Pokemon was in a very, I'd say, well established game for a lot of people. Like if I show you something like Pokemon, you're gonna be like, I know what this is. You're gonna be like, yeah, exactly. I know what Pokemon is. It's the game series that everyone wants to play. Everyone wants to talk about and play with all their friends because it's good. Who doesn't know what Pokemon is? I think everybody, your friends, your family, your grandma. Pokemon is the biggest company. Yeah, everyone knows what it is. Thank you for answering. I'm going to sleep. Good night. I understand. Good night. Uh, I think a lot of people don't want to admit it that Pokemon's gone downhill, and it's not because Pokemon is the worst in a company. It's the biggest media franchise out there, and I think a big reason why so many people are so upset is because Pokemon is just like, hey, we're gonna make this content that that's super popular. All right, question: I'm attempting to start working out. Are there? Oh, fuck me. God damn! I dropped my phone. Uh, are there exercises that you would recommend that I should add in the routine aside from squats? If you have access to a treadmill or any weights, I recommend lifting some weights. If you can own any cheap ones, try to lift some that are very light. If you have a treadmill, I recommend trying to run on it. I actually recommend planking if you're not doing squats because planking actually helps with the upper, holding yourself up, learning to control your body weight. It's very healthy. Push ups, sit ups. I actually really recommend sit ups because you have to force the body to go up, like, especially depending on how heavy you are. It'll show you how heavy you are as a person because the harder to do a sit up to do is, that is how unhealthy you are. I'd say a sit up will help you show that you have to really work out because if you're having a hard time pulling yourself up and not grabbing onto something, that is a problem. It actually does help. What is your question, Dark Crow? Because I answer any questions. Any questions anyone has, I will answer them. Because we have an hour to talk about this. I understand. I understand. I'm a Destiny player, so I get what you mean. Also, thanks for the exercise advice. No problem, Arbiter. I think a lot of exercise is very important. I feel like a lot of people don't like exercise questions. What game is this? Phantom Rose. It actually got a sequel on Steam. I think it is on Steam. You can play the sequel and the first game on Steam. This is the mobile version that I'm playing because I am me, and I learned nothing. Unblockable. All right. And what I'm trying to get across is, man, Steam Good Games has, but I can't fucking English. But what I'm trying to get across is, I think exercise is really important because a lot of people don't for take it for any good brain thinking because duh, who wants to exercise? No one does. A lot of people have good metabolisms. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, Phantom Rose is really good. I think it's probably one of the best mobile games and Steam games you'll probably play for like card games specific because I think this game is pretty decent. I think it's really good. I don't think there are many card games where I can just go, man, I want to play this all the time, and go, man, this game is perfect. Like it's almost perfect to me. Like, sure, if you want to get other cosmetics and stuff, you do have to watch some ads to get like diamonds. Because if you want to get the little cosmetic stuff, that's it. The game doesn't really ask me to do much, which is refreshing. Because I think so many games that you play will be like, oh my god, you gotta sit down and watch 50 ads or waste hundreds of dollars to get the in-game currency, and that's stupid to me because no one's gonna waste their money on the in-game currency, not because it's bad, but because why would you waste in money on a game you can put down for in a few hours? Now I understand addiction for games like this because if I play a game to gain zero fade, yada yada yada, we're gonna get rid of that coin because we don't want to go to. There we go.
Mommy, I'm hurting.
Fine, come here. You're crushing me. What I'm trying to get across is in the setup measure of the health. Yeah, the setup thing is something I hear a lot of people go, "Damn, that sounds so mean," but it's true. If you struggle to pull yourself up on your own, that is not a good sign. It's with planking. Planking is supposed to help you realize how heavy you are as well, because the planking, because when it feels like your stomach is touching the ground more easily, that's when you know it's bad because your stomach shouldn't touch the ground. Your stomach should be maybe a little low, depending on the person, because some people's weights aren't as the same as other people's because metabolism. Some people build weight faster, but I think a lot of people do forget to take care of themselves sometimes. And, these little things, when you notice something like that, it does suck to have someone tell you to do that. But when you notice it, you will try harder because it feels worse to go, damn, I could be doing a lot better. And I think a lot of people do get offended by that. But I think if you have to realize when you're not in a healthy place. It's the same with drinking. Like I'm not an alcoholic and I don't really drink alcohol. If I would probably realize I'm an alcoholic if I try to drink uh the rubbing alcohol or something. Because people actually do that. And I'm like, oh boy. The opponent. Uh, and I think some people are just insane. It's kind of like mouthwash, because mouthwash is alcoholic. There we go. Like if you drink mouthwash, cue the One Punch Man montage. Yeah, I can see that. Six. I did one push up every day. Now I'm just buffer than the average man. I can see it. Uh, there's no. But I think honestly, uh, I think exercise is very important. I think we all take it for granted because no one wants to do it. Not even the most healthy person wants to exercise, and I think that's fine. Anyways, uh, I was talking about Pokemon. I think Pokemon is a great franchise when it's in 2D and not in 3D. And it's not because Pokemon in 3D is bad. I think 2D is so much harder to pull off for Pokemon. I mean, 3D is so much harder for Pokemon to do because Pokemon as a whole is a franchise, and I'd say series as a whole, that suffers the most from the transition. Like when people go, haha, Sonic transitioned poorly to 3D, I can tell you right now, Sonic transitioned pretty decently. Like Sonic quite literally was just, hey, Tiki, we had a really good game that was functioning and people liked it. And you know what? I think a lot of people were able to enjoy Sonic and be like, this was the best game. This was our childhood and all these things because Sonic was, as me and the boys tell you, a good fucking game. And you know why with Sonic games is so good? Because they put a lot of effort into them in both 2D and 3D. But with Pokemon, when you hear about a lot of the work cycle for Pokemon, it feels really gross. And it is carnism. Yep, there we go. What I'm trying to get across is if you hear about Pokemon X and Y, it took them I think a few months to get that game out. Apparently, like we're talking about in the span of like now making a game in less than a year or maybe even like we're talking about it took them a very short amount of time to make X and Y, and that game feels unfinished. But I think that's a big reason why so many people like X and Y is because if it was just a simple Pokemon game, because Nintendo was just like, oh, we can just shill out this Pokemon game. It'll be the first 3D game. It's gonna sell well because well, it's the first one. It's kind of like the Mario effect. The first 3D Mario did so well, so they did Sunshine, and Lord have mercy, we hated Sunshine. Sunshine isn't a bad Mario game. It's Sunshine is really good, but I think the way it was designed makes it so much fucking worse. I think Sunshine is, I think Sunshine is like pretty bad, not because it's bad, but because Sunshine's entire gimmick is, man, are you gonna get all those blue coins? And they're all in some of the most inconvenient parts of the game, or you find yourself in a situation where you go, man, I think this game is going to be the biggest baller game. And you go, damn, they took away Flood, and now it feels like I'm just playing Mario 64. Or, damn, I have Flood, but they're forcing me to play it like I'm playing Mario Sunshine, but only Mario Sunshine and not the good game that we all like to see. And that sucks because I sometimes I want to play a game and be like, teehee, I'm playing Mario game and I'm gonna play with Flood a little bit, but I can also just not use Flood because some parts of the game are mandatory to use Flood. You can cheese a lot of them, but then you have parts where you can't, and you just have to use them. And there's parts where you have to just do Mario 64, and those parts are interesting because they're probably the most fun and the boring part, I'd say, of Sunshine. I don't think they're bad. I think it's just you just gave us Mario 64 levels, but they're just in a different game, and I think that is pretty ballsy, to say the least. I don't think it's bad. I think in terms of Mar- uh, game design, I think it is very interesting. I think it's really good. I think it's really good in those parts because it makes you go, damn. Mario's controls are very fluid, no matter which game format you're playing him as, and I think that can be good for some people. It's just dang, Mario just functions well. That's good, and I think I'm really sorry. It's really hard to hold somebody and try to think for like 5 minutes. Sort of not 5 minutes, like for like these few minutes. But I'm trying to get across is when you make a game like Mario, you need to make you need to make sure that it feels good. It every play is good. You need to make sure it feels like the next game is the Mario game. You're gonna be like, yippee! I'm gonna make the next Mario game, and that's how you feel about shit. It's so hard to hold them on my arms because I didn't expect him to wake up. Ooh, come here, come here. Okay, shit. Of course. What I'm trying to get across is, I think modern gaming is a lot of just the same. Like if I pull up, God damn it, I gotta move. What I'm trying to get across is a lot of modern gaming can best be summed up as repeat the same thing, but not as bad as the last time you did it. Now that sounds really fucking stupid, but it makes sense. What's a favorite game you like that does a lot of the same stuff? Mega Man, I'm gonna use as an example. Mega Man has a lot of repetition. Now, Mega Man's really good. Now, the problem with Mega Man is the games, when they all come out repeatedly, when Capcom milked the fuck out of them, people were like, man, people started reviewing them poorly because Mega Man was so oversaturated that people were just like, we're tired of Mega Man. And for a lot of people, and I agree with that, because, yeah, no. If I played Mega Man and the next game came out in a month after the first one, or even like we're talking about Mega Man games were coming out like you were selling crack. Like we had out of the classic Mega Man games before X, I think it was 8 Mega Man games. Like very fast. Even if I'm wrong and it was 7 or 6, like that's still a lot of Mega Man games that we got. And we're at 11 now. Like Capcom did milk Mega Man, where people were like, I don't want to see Mega Man anymore because it's Capcom. They were just like, man, Mega Man's selling so well. We gotta milk that shit. We gotta get it out of there. And I think for a lot of people, I think that makes sense. Mega Man's a genuinely fun game, and it's very easy to go, dang, we're gonna milk this. For a lot of people, they were like, well, yeah, you milked it, and it's not fun anymore. And I think for me, I don't have any hate for Mega Man. I think the game as a series does really well. I would still play all the Mega Man games. They made I think the big problem is if you play one Mega Man game, you've technically played them all. Now, before someone roasts me over coals, yes, they do add some new mechanics in some games, like oh, they're the Busters charge, or they add something like oh hey look Mega Man, you have a slide now. Those are simple changes that you could have put in the first game and it would still play the same. And I think that is a big reason why so many people say that the games are really fucking similar because you really could just take a Mega Man game and be like, hey, I'm gonna put this in here and it would feel the same. Like Mega Man X, I think feels different from Mega Man, but still ends up the same fucking game. Not because it's bad, but because it's just said, hey, what if we took the slide and gave you a wall jump? That's so dumb. Give me both. Why would you take away a mechanic to give me a mechanic? Why? Just give me a slide and the jump. Then you can have more level design. It makes sense for Mega Man not to have it, but Mega Man X is supposed to be better than Mega Man, so give him a fucking slide, and let him do the wall jumps. Mega Man Zero kind of does this too, by improving on the dash jumps off of the wall, so you can go up them faster and other stuff. And it did a lot of cool things where I'm just like, Man, that's really cool. It fixed a lot of the gameplay, but it also had its own problems, which is unfortunate because Mega Man Zero is really good, but you have to weapon grind so your weapon can do the good damage, which is stupid. And I hate when games do that because it takes away the entire point of the play of the fucking game is, damn, I played the game, but look at this. The game has acknowledged that I'm good at it, therefore it's not going to reward me or whatever. I'm tired, man. Like, it's kind of ridiculous how many games are just like, here, we're gonna give you this version of the game. It's not gonna be as good. Here's all these mechanics that existed in the prior games we've made. It's so dumb, but it makes sense. It's annoying to think about. But what I'm trying to get across is I think repetitiveness can ruin a game, which is why Mario is such a series that gets kind of shit on for being repetitive. It's because once you play Mario, you've played a majority of the Mario games. Sometimes they're different because it's in 3D. Sometimes it's different because yeah, it was 2D. But at the end of the day, you just played Mario with a few different changes. This and it's the same reason I talk about Mega Man is, oh wow, I've played Mega Man again. But and you know what hasn't changed? Any of the gameplay. Because I can tell you every Mega Man game that comes out is like we added new content. What about the old content? We added new content. Aren't you going to play with it? And that is very bad. I shouldn't have to look at your content and go, hey, are you can add anything else to the content? No. So all right, enough game rants. Chat. What is something unhinged you want to talk about? Because I feel like the amount of unhinged stuff I can say is very limitless, but I just choose not to say it because I am a content creator. Oh yeah, don't forget you can ask questions. If you have a question for me, I will answer any question you have because that is what we're here for. We're here to answer all your questions. So if you still have questions for anyone still here, go nuts. You know, I'm gonna. All right, all right, chat. I'm gonna say a little something on Hinge. But you ever just touch a fish and go, "Why the fuck is it wet?" I don't know why. That's just my brain at like fucking 7 a.m. I'm like fish, and that's just me. That's just my brain. It's like fish, fish. Just trying to pour it and activate scramble. No, no. But yeah, like truly, like your brain just like goes stupid, and it's just like, have you ever just went fish is wet? It's bizarre. His water, you know, it's not, but it is. That's such a dumb answer I've given, but it's true. I think water itself isn't wet, but when we feel water, it feels wet, and that's because it's water. And to us, it doesn't feel like how we feel it because we have water inside us. Like a lot of people don't know this, but like even your teeth, like your teeth are like like weird fleshy stuff and all that stuff. It's weird. Like your body is full of water and all this weird stuff, and you're just like, what the fuck's going on? It's true. Look, hear me out, chat. We've been on this platform for an absurd amount of time, and it looks like we're gonna have to teach you some manners. We're gonna teach you how to be the best of the best gamers. By teaching you how to. Fuck. Oh shit, he's gonna fall. Coming. What I'm trying to get across is like water is really wet. Intrusive thought, dry fish gone huh? Came for the sex ed, stayed for the game reviews. Gonna peace out for work tomorrow. Thank you, Viper, for coming here. But yeah, no, fuck. I'm trying not to drop. So it's so weird to shit. It's so weird to sit down and talk about like because I actually did I was expecting a lot of sex ed questions because I do this video a lot and this series has a lot of people who are like hell yeah I'd like to learn more about sex ed and other stuff, you know, and even if you guys don't want sex ed, I'm just gonna let the intrusive thoughts win because That is the streamer way. Sometimes you just have to let the intrusive thoughts win. And it's really dumb. Let the intrusive thoughts in. You'll be fine. This is fine. They can't hurt me. Only you. But yeah, no, like the intrusive thoughts is something like a lot of streamers have. Lol, sorry, it's fine. No, but anyway, chat. Intrusive thoughts are one of the best parts of being a streamer. Is sometimes they're good for you, and sometimes they're bad. And that's the best part. Do you know the Muffin Man? I am the Muffin Man, my boy. You've come for the fun, boy. I have brought the milk, and you shall be eaten, child. Anyway, we're gonna talk about other stuff. Like, all right, I'm gonna be a little bit more about honest. I This is not my first channel. Like we all know this. Even my first channel that you guys know me from, Jet Black J, and in my other, this is not this. I've had so many YouTube channels because YouTube is dog shit. I'm just gonna be upfront. YouTube is pretty bad. Uh, and I've talked about it very much in length. Like YouTube is very bad to its creators. But I don't think YouTube is the worst platform. I think Twitch is worse than YouTube. Even Kick, as much as we hate on it, is still paying you more money than Twitch by just going, "Hey, we're a gambling site. We just don't be too obvious about it, and you're gonna make lots of money." And that's a big reason why, if I were to ever stream anywhere in the future, most likely not Twitch, because even though Twitch has all my friends and people I know like Cottontail VA or Miss Peachy or any of these other people who stream, I'm gonna be like, I would rather stream on YouTube or Kick because at least I know I'm going to get paid a reasonable amount on the platform, and that is a big reason why I would probably like use something like that. Like ask anybody would they stream on Twitch or Kick. People are gonna say Kick not because it's good, but because Twitch is so unreliable that it fucking hurts, and that sucks. But anyway, now let's talk about me as a post voice actor. I'm not. I wasn't professional like other creators. When you find out, oh my god, this person's bleep and blop, because I like there's so many creators that are coming out like I used to be a voice actor and yada yada yada, and they're like it's such a big secret that I used to be this guy or this person. Like Jonah Scott is a voice actor, and he came out. Everyone knows he's a VA for anime and stuff because he's a VTuber now. Because he's Alpha Aniki, Memcubus. She came out as Jesse James, the voice of Armin, and I was just like, I knew I heard you from somewhere, and that's like insane to me. Like to hear people that are like voice, but I think the big problem is I think living a double life is very odd. I think if you are working on these projects and stuff, I don't think people are going to get mad because there are so many content creators that that are VAs that exist, like Erica Harlicker, the voice of On from Persona 5. If you've heard her, she's played Kingdom Hearts. I've seen her like on YouTube, and I'm gonna be honest, she's very nice. Like one of the better content creators I've seen. Like holy shit, like it's insane that someone so talented would be on a platform like ours and just like be like, hey, I'm gonna play this game uh and just vibe out with everybody. And that's to me that's so cool to see someone who's like I voice all your favorite games, and I voice these characters, and I just wanted to vibe out and just enjoy the things I like on a fucking platform. That's so cool. And I kind of wish more content creators and people that do voice acting did stuff like this. That's so cool to see someone and be like, I know you from this platform. You're really fucking cool. Like that's such a really great feeling to be like, hey, I know you because you're that awesome person that made this content that I really fucking love. Like it's kind of like if you can meet the creators of your favorite movie, you're like, I would love to do that. Shit, I keep getting sidetracked. I'm trying to talk about voice acting as like for me. Uh I used to do voice acting. I've blown out my voice so many times I cannot do it as I want to. And I also stopped doing it, so it's a lot harder to get a voice that I want to do. Like so, shit. Let me move him a little bit. Come here, come here, come here. I'm gonna turn your head. There you go. I used to do very deep voices, and my voice used to be very like. If you've heard somebody like Corpse Husband and his voice is very deep, I could do something like that, but it would fucking kill me. Like I'm not even being like sarcastic. Uh, like stuff like that I used to be able to do back when I was younger. Not because I used to be able to. I did voice acting so much that I would sit down and I would show you why I am the gorilla. Oh, come here, come here, come here, come here. I would sit down and show you why I am a god among these heathens. I shall surpass you. I shall ruin your world, boy. My fucking throat cannot. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. But what I'm trying to get across is I used to do that shit all the time. I'm trying to get back into it just for fun because I want to do more shit posts where I talk to you guys. I want to do more stuff where I'm just like, here's some Japanese I learned. Like do some fun videos. Ohayo gozaimasu and yada yada, all that stuff. I wanna talk to you, goof off. I want to do more content. I think I can spoil this one specifically because it's old news for me specifically. I've been trying to work on a card game and I've been working on the art, trying to make all my own assets. And I don't know if I'll finish it. I'll finish it eventually. I know I will. Making my own card game, but I also want to work with my audience in the future with it. So you guys, all of you guys here that are here right now, you get to know about it because for me, making content has always been a big fucking staple of me as a person. It's true. Shit. Making content is so Jesus Christ. Ah, ah. Making content is something that's always been like a big passion for me. And for me, being able to make so much content for you guys is fucking fantastic. I want to keep making more videos. Like I've almost quit YouTube because YouTube is dog shit. I'm sorry. It's not because it's dog shit, but it's because YouTube's like, hey, your content, even though it's not broken TOS, is I guess breaking TOS, and that's stupid. Some content just doesn't break TOS. Some content does, and it's just like, but why? I don't want to be in no trouble with the YouTube. I just want to be the biba. And that's my whole thing is I want to make content and not have to worry about YouTube breaking every bone in my body. And that is not a possibility sometimes with how YouTube is run because it's run by AI. And you know how much I hate AI as an artist. Because, oh yeah, you guys know I'm a pixel artist and I do a lot of art. That's great. A lot of people aren't pixel artists because it's so fuck me. I'm gonna come here, come here, come here, come here. Don't fall. Come here. Stay in my arm. Come here. A lot of people know I do pixel art for fun. AI replacing voice actors is really bad because this is really bad for everybody. Fuck me, I lost. No, but what I'm trying to get across is teehee voice acting is not hard, but it's also not easy because a lot of people try to go, well, voice acting is so easy. Why can't we just replace the voice actors? No, it's the same reason you don't replace real actors with robots. It's because the human experiences are super important. What I'm trying to get across is, fuck me. Why is he like this? Hold on, come here, come here. What I'm trying to get across is the human experience that we all have as people, man or woman. So why? I can't move him because I'm trying not to wait. He has to go to bed for school. Wait, he doesn't have school tomorrow. I'm fucking dumb. But what I'm trying to get across is, yeah, is so many people forget. I already forgot. I already lost my train of thought. I'm trying to talk about like voice acting. How I would get a deeper voice, like chat right now. Chat. I want to do more voice acting. I want to do more shit posts with you guys. I want to get my voice really deep. I want to embrace you with my love, my care. You shall know nothing but agony by the voice of a god. You shall understand. Oh fuck, Jesus Christ! I want to get my voice where I can do it how I want. I want to sing stuff like how. Shit, oh, no, 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 don't fall. Come here, stay on my arm like that. I'm gonna take us down by the river. I want to get back into singing. I used to like choir sing. I want to do all that fun stuff again. And I hate singing in choirs. So you know that's something I only do for you because you guys matter to me. You guys are why I'm doing these videos to make people do not fall. Stay on my arms. What I'm trying.
I want to go to mommy.
Fine. Come. I'm gonna be back.
I'm gonna make a puppet.
I don't know where you push puppet. Let me. Sorry about that. I had to put him in a different bed. So, any questions as before I continue going on my dumb rant about life? Because I still do want to answer your questions. I know I went on it. Oh, uh, uh, I think there was a noise disturbance. Uh, if people can still hear me and see me, hello. Sorry about that. There was just stuff going on where I live. Uh, I'm trying to get everything quiet and out of the way, etc., etc. Uh, but if you have any questions before I continue to ramble, ask away. Uh, what I'm trying to get across is I want to keep making amazing content for you. I don't want it to just be memes or tee ha ha. I want to do my old videos that I did when I started. I want to make videos where I go, this video is wrong. I want to do commentary, not just regular commentary. I want to have fun with it. It's not just about tee hee. I want to try new stuff. I want to do like you. If you've ever seen the kill count, I want to do that. I want to do that for anime and for comics and all that stuff. I want to go here's this kill count for fucking Super Mario. I want to tell you guys about the new fucking Zelda games. I want to do so much with you guys, and it is hard to do all these things when I'm very limited because one, this is all done by phone. Two, I don't have a laptop yet. I was hoping to get it this year or the last year, but that fell fucking short. Uh, but it's not the end of the world because I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna keep making these content, and I'm gonna be making it for you because you, my audience, are here, and you've been watching me for all this time. You've been watching me make bumble around and make this content, and it means a lot that people come to this content and be like, I love this content because the content is fun. The people love the content. You know why I love the content? Because the content is for everybody. I want to make the content for everybody to come in, laugh, watch, cry, and maybe even fucking bust a fatty. Like I'm serious. It's true. I genuinely want the content that I make to be for everyone. I want you to come into this content and be like, "Fuck yeah, Jay streaming." I want you to come in and be like, "Yeah, these games are popping." I want you to just come in and be like, "This is amazing." I want you to know this is some of the best content that is being pumped out. It's not just like teehee, I'm gonna teach you some sex ed. I'm gonna teach you a lot of stuff. I'm gonna talk to you. I'm gonna do ASMR. I'm gonna do funny voices. For the people who are still here, I want to say thank you. We're gonna end soon, but I still want to talk to you. I want to tell you thank you because we have come so far from wish you luck and for your new projects. Gotta go to bed, but I'll leave stream on. Thank you. For anyone who's still listening, I just want to say thank you for coming out and just being here, watching the stream. Because I know this is late. I know I'm not. I know my channel is probably shadow banned again, or people just don't want to watch me talk to them. But I want to say thank you for just being here, even though it's late at night for me. I just want to say thank you for allowing me to come this far in my career and whatever so far. And I'm gonna come back to this and just say, hey, thank you for at least coming to the sex head, even if it wasn't perfect. We had at least some stuff to talk about. Uh, it's it's rough to talk about stuff like this, but I don't really know how to properly give you what I want to the fullest. But I think for now, we're gonna probably try to stream again at an earlier time or something else and see where that happens and try to get everyone for more streams because it's frustrating to only be able to stream at night when I've streamed in the day and it's done so much better because I'm able to talk to you guys. I want to do more of that. I want to have more fun with you. And it shows I really want to enjoy you guys as content as a content creator, as my audience. So I want to start doing more voice acting. I want this channel to be able to be monetized so I can do stuff more fun stuff with you guys. I want to go out and do more streams. I might do IRL streams. I'm gonna do more singing streams. I want to force myself to practice whatever songs you guys come up with. I'm gonna do karaoke streams. Dude, at 8 a.m. where I am. I hope next time I catch you. So exactly. Some people, this is like a really bad time to stream because people are just waking up or they're just going to bed. Because this is how I used to stream on Twitch. Which on Twitch, yeah, it's even worse because if you're a small streamer, people can't fucking find you. But it's worse because I stream for about maybe 1 or 2 hours. And that's on YouTube and Twitch as a whole. I will stream for about 1 to 2 hours, maybe three for lucky. Because if you know on the main channel, we streamed Naruto, the Ninja Storm games without taking damage. And those streams did really fucking well because it's a popular game. People wanted to see if that game can be beat without any damage. And we got pretty far. Uh, but what I'm trying to get across is I don't want it to just be some silent gameplay of Jay, playing a game. I want to be able to talk to you like this. Well, not like this specifically, but I want to be able to talk to you guys while playing a game and giving you more content because this whole stream was supposed to be just like a teehee, funha, sex ed thing where I play a game and I just relax and talk to you guys. Uh, but I feel like it's a lot harder when I have to stream at night when no one is able to come because I think the only streams you guys will be able to come to is ASMR, where that's not even the point of the streams at these points. Is the ASMR has just become, hey, do you want to go to bed? That's the stream, and that is a good thing for some people. I think people who like ASMR are great, but it can be really upsetting that the content you're coming for isn't the content that you want to be up for. It's the content you want to relax to and go to bed to, and that's not bad, but it does feel bad when your people come to your content to go, haha, I'm going that night. Like, what do you mean? I came here to talk with you, and it feels bad to not. That feels worse to have an audience that comes in but doesn't interact. Or at the very minimum, they're gonna be like, "Hey, can you whisper into the mic and all that stuff?" Thank you. I also hope the next stream goes well. Howdy. I want to try. Who knows? Maybe I'll do ASMR streams because I like doing those. And I want to talk in a much more deeper voice and serenade you guys and talk to you in a much more restrained tone and tell you how you're such a little good pog champs, etc. And not blow my voice out because even attempting to do voice acting stuff has been hurting my voice. Like I can't even like do some of the stuff. Like I'm like gasping for air and try like it hurts, but I want to keep going. I want to keep making you funny content, and I want to keep doing this. But I think we're gonna end up for the night. No raids, no like crazy things. I think as a test stream on this site, I think people are showing up, and I think I want to prepare something more interesting. Maybe I'll try to figure out how to do a cooking stream. Maybe I'll do an ASMR stream. Maybe if I'm lucky enough to stream in the day, I'll do a voice acting stream where I force you to make me say stupid stuff. Uh, and I'll try to say it in whatever voice I can say it. And I'll just be like, ha ha, you've seen the greatest. And all this, I want to get into voice acting. And I want you guys to tell me to say dumb shit, and I'll say it as long as we're not getting me sent to the YouTube ban dimension. I'll fucking give you guys whatever you want to have some fun. And that's so important. Because for me, YouTube and streaming and all this stuff, it means a lot to have such a nice audience. Now, I know some people come for the horny. Yeah, I get it. You guys are the horny degenerates. Yes, I'm not gonna act like that's not a thing because I think your streaming is great for you to get in touch with your audience. Thank you, Hattie. Yeah, but I think it's also harder to do this, especially like on the main channel before the shadow ban. A lot of people would come to stream, and a lot less have come because of the shadow ban. And on here, I can't even tell for shadow ban because the numbers go up, but they also go down, and it can be frustrating to know if I'm not doing good or not, or maybe I'm just doing it at the wrong time, and it really does suck because I'm giving it my all for the best I can do. Cooking sounds yeah. I'll try to set it up if I can figure it out, and I'll teach you guys how to cook some eggs. Maybe I'll cook them in a certain way. Just having fun. Like cracking eggs is a super easy stream thing. Uh, Maybe I'll make an omelet because I haven't done those in a while. Like I just want to have some fun with you guys. Like it doesn't matter if the setup looks fucking abhorrent. Because one of my most popular streams after the shadow ban happened was me just sitting down and going, "Hey, chat, we're gonna do a Smash or Pass stream, and we're gonna do Smash or Pass your OCs and all your Pokemon." And I think those are the best ones I want to do. I want to do more streams where I rate your fucking kinks. I want to set up more streams like that where I get you guys to get involved with the Discord and all that stuff. Uh, I want to tell you guys about all the cool content that is out there. I want to link the Discord more. I don't want the community post to just be the thing that brings people to the channel. No, the community posts weren't supposed to be like because a lot of people will be like, Jay, I found your content from the community posts, and that's why I come here only for community posts. And then your video, why aren't your videos horny? And that sucks because they're not supposed to. I started with the horny state for the content. I know, thank you. I do think it does, unfortunate, because the horniness was only for the community post. I only doubled down on it because people just kept asking for it. Unironically, like I made a Fansly account because people want me to do horny stuff. So I thought I'd start moving those people to be a part of both of that content and this content. So even if I don't post horny, I can still be like, hey, you guys can follow me on horny platform, and you can follow me on Fansly at Janie VT or Janie Jets, whichever one pops up. You'll see my content. I've put some funny lewd memes, and I put other content out. I'm gonna start doing some hentai reviews on the Fansly and just be like, hey, teehee, look at this funny content with boobies and all this safe for work NSFW. Like no non-consent and then stuff or gore or any of that other stuff that'll get you in trouble. Just like the tame stuff and tell you how really good it is and edit it. Because I think a lot of people want to see these safe for work and the NSFW versions. So in that way, I can put both out without the worry of YouTube breaking my bones. because I made a channel specifically for reading manga and hentai, and I call it Jet Black Reading. And you can find that channel just by typing it up. Hopefully, I'll probably link it in the video when this turns to a full on VOD, where you can't really where it turns to a regular VOD. I'm gonna just link that there so you can find it for when I actually do more hentai reading for you guys. Like I just want to make content for you guys, and it can be frustrating that the only content I can do is only in video format, where yeah, I have unlimited time, but it just doesn't feel the same because YouTube keeps changing. Shorts, I don't care about fucking shorts. Like, they're boring. I just want to upload a tee hee ha funny video and not go, oh man, it's gonna get compressed and turn into this fucking garbage no one wants on their platform. Because when you upload shorts, it's automatic if it's under a minute, and that's stupid. If I don't want a video to be a short, give me the option to not make it a short. It's the same thing with a lot of other videos. Why am I having this part turn into a short? I don't care for shorts. That's stupid content, not because it's bad, but because it's just going swipe, 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 swipe. You saw haha funny, swipe. No, I saw haha funny and I came to see if you had more funny. I don't want YouTube to just become the swipe app where it's just another TikTok. But sometimes you get a video that's really long. Sometimes you're like, yippee, my serotonin. No, your serotonin should be able to focus you out on a video as a whole. I don't hate people who are younger than me, but I think a lot of your attention spans are so much worse because TikTok exists, because YouTube trying to go, hey, like actually on YouTube, sometimes YouTube just sends you to the shorts page where you'll be like forced to see a short. No one watches shorts on YouTube. I'm not joking. Most people that do are like, you know what? I'll look at a short, I'll look at another short, and they'll short doom. They'll doom scroll shorts where they watch so much shorts they lose track of time and other stuff, and you're just like, what the fuck happened? And that's the worst kind of feeling, is watching content and not even knowing what you watched, but you just watched it because it was easy to get. No, I want you to watch content because it's long to make and it's because it has a lot of effort. One of the big reasons why someone asked whatever happens at the Final Fantasy Maxor video. I just didn't get around to making it because I have to sit down and play Final Fantasy 1, and that can be very frustrating to get try to I have to script it too, which I think the first part of the game I actually want to talk about for scripting it is the characters, and I'm gonna sit down and find a chance to record and be like, "Yo, look at this character. He's amazing. He's the greatest. Like, look at this. He's so fucking epic and cool." Because you gotta script it out. You gotta have your jokes. You have your fucked up jokes. Like, gamers, making jokes isn't hard. It's about making the jokes enjoyable, even for a long or short period amount of time. Because yeah, I can probably beat Final Fantasy One. It's not my favorite game to play because I can never finish it because you gotta talk to everybody. Good fucking god. Uh, but I do want to do that video because I had a lot of funny stuff. Like, look, it's the monk, the greatest and the best of all time. He'll fuck your mom. He'll fuck your wife. He'll fuck your entire dad. He'll steal your girlfriend. He'll steal all your women. He is the alpha Chad. All that kind of stuff. I want to put that little in there because the monk is so goddamn strong in all the versions because it just hit hard, and that's all you want in the game sometimes. Or how the hero is the most basic bitch in all of existence. Hey, did you want to hit stuff really hard, but you also don't want to die without your healer? Well, look at the warrior. When you promote them, big brain time, they become a better version of the white mage. They just become a fucking red mage. That's it. The red mage is even worse because they're a worse version of the fucking white mage and the black mage. So you get one chance to waste away all your white magic or black magic. And we're talking about the original Final Fantasy, where it's so much worse than the main games because you have limited magic. Yippee! Where it's very atrocious. Like, it's bad. Like, I look at it and I just go, man, I really like how Final Fantasy 2 fixed the first game's problems by being better than by being just a better version of the first game, but worse at the same time because it added so many mechanics that you and me all hate. Called, come here, come here, come here. We hate not having MP in video games because having this limited cast that I get 5 magic cast. Wow, That's gonna be very inconvenient when I can't buy items to restore them. Hmm. What I'm trying to get across is the Pixel remasters, I think, added items to restore MP and all that stuff because they realized, man, uh, maybe having you walk back and forth from a dungeon into a town to heal up your MP or trudge to the dungeon like a psychopath is not a fun experience. But what I'm trying to get across is I want to make that Final Fantasy one Maxor style video because someone, I joked about it and I wanted to do it. I wanted to show that anyone can make a Maxor video. Just go nuts with your editing. Edit your video a second time or even a third time and add so many fucking memes and just make sure the audio is really good for what you're talking about. And I'm gonna be honest, I really want to now. I want to try to sit down and record and just have a good time with you guys. Who knows? Maybe I'll record the streams of me playing Final Fantasy One and then use the footage from that for the parts of the game and just mute the audio and just talk over it. Uh, and that way you can understand why I like certain things. Because I think the Black Mage, even though it's bugged in the in the original first game, is still pretty decent. Being able to just use magic and kill things, even if it's limited, feels good. But then you have the white mage, which is worse because you won't heal with them until you get to the end of the dungeon, or you don't heal at all because you're just like, I gotta conserve that MP, bro. And that's worse because going, I have to either heal or not heal is so much worse if it's just dealing with the mobs. Who did this? Who hurt you, Square? I mean, a lot of things hurt Square, but like, hear me out. Spirits Within was pretty bad. It's pretty bad, but I'd watch it. I would love to see how one movie could ruin an entire franchise, but still look so goddamn pretty at the same time. They had no excuse to make such a fucking good, atrocious movie. Holy fuck. But yeah, I think we're gonna end it off for tonight. Any last minute questions before we end it off? Any questions about sex ed that you guys want to ask before we head off for the night? Any at all? I will answer them. I'll take as much time as I can before we end off, so we can have a fun send off for the night. And question: have you ever thought of making this is technically my first channel was a gaming channel, and this channel is also a gaming channel. Like it's variety channel really. I want to play games. I want to make I want to do everything on my channels. I don't want it to be a one type Andy. Like if you ever watch something like Markiplier, all his videos and all his content isn't just gaming. He does variety. His channel is mainly gaming, but he has variety. Someone like MatPat has four channels, which yes, MatPat is leaving, which is very sad. That is one of the worst feelings on the planet. But what I'm trying to get across is all his channels, if you think of them as one channel, MatPat as a whole is variety. He has four different channels where he does different videos about different subjects that are completely different from the others. And that's what I go for when I make YouTube channels. I want variety. I just don't want to be the gaming guy. No, I want to be able to play a game and go, hey, I'm gonna make some videos about stuff that isn't related to that and still be able to pump out the same amount of content. I want to be able to go, guys, I'm gonna play some Pokemon and just vibe out, and then play something else, and maybe do a video about why this person's wrong about this game, or why are horror games so much less scary today, or mascot horror, all that stuff. Variety is one of my favorite things on YouTube, and I don't want that to be a thing where, oh, I'm just a gaming channel. So when a lot of these stuff shows up where I'm just like, man, this game is teehee, because gaming is limiting because you have to pay money for games. If I sit down and do a video why someone's wrong about like a TV show, I can watch the TV show with easier methods than going, damn, I'm gonna have to wait until it's time to fairly acquire the resources to this TV show or game method. I can just clear. I don't recommend pirating stuff if you're worried about getting caught. But if I ever wanted to pirate a show and go, this show is bad, I can just do it and I'd probably get away with it because it's on the internet probably. Someone uploaded it without the creator's consent or whatever, put it on a website, bam wham, I'm gonna watch it, man. And I'm gonna be like, this show's not bad or this show is good. What are you talking about? So I can get the information in the context. Like something like Arcane, I've watched it legit. And I can say it's pretty bad. It is not bad because it's awful. It's bad because it could have fixed a lot of its problems, and I actually want to get into those. I still want to do Arcane review and not get sent to the YouTube gulags because YouTube is pretty fucking shit. Like actually, uh, like YouTube's like, oh man, don't do this reaction channel. You'll get in trouble. Oh wow, I got in trouble for doing a commentary video live because it wasn't reacting enough. When I said the stream itself is longer than the video. Like, you could have finished that video in like 10 minutes, like 5, 10 minutes, however long you sat, because it's just the same points that I'm just going like, guys, it's wrong. Here we are. This video is dog shit. Keep it moving. But what I'm trying to get across is no, I don't want my channel to just be one content Andy. I don't want to be that guy who's like, this content's bad, this content's bad here. I don't want to be just the commentary guy again, where I go, man, haven't you wanted to see me talk about Blair White again? Oh my god, like so totally gnarly. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Like no, I don't want to talk about Blair White every time. I don't want to talk about manga comic all the time. Sometimes I just want to be like, tee funny content, ha 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 ha, ha, and move on to the next one. No, I don't want to be the one person that is just making content that is just not one. It's just one thing, because the whole point of content is to make everyone happy, and I want to do that. I'm not Matt Pat where I can make one video that's super crazy and be like, that's just a theory about why this game is such a baller game, or this crazy thing. I want to do stuff like that. I want to do the manga kill count, as I said. How many kills do you have to do to beat Final Fantasy? I want to sit down and just do it. I want to just sit down and do them. Who knows? Maybe I'll do the kill count for something like Inuyasha or something, and be like, here's how many characters they killed in this story. In this story, I want to be like, here's how many they did. I want to sit down and research a lot of these stories and be like, whoa, look at this. This is amazing. And just be like, this was a great story, and here's why. I want to tell you so many things, and it's frustrating because I just get limited by it because I don't live alone. I live with family and friends, uh, etc., all that stuff. Like if I lived alone, I would probably still be making a lot of. I would be streaming more. I would be making more content. I probably would be fucking making you even more content. It wouldn't just be just these haha sex ed streams. I would be trying to voice act. I just want to make content, but it can be very limiting not being by myself. And when I am by myself, I don't have a lot of time. When those times happen, I get maybe an hour. And I've tried to do it. And sometimes it goes well, but a lot of times I just get interrupted from doing what I want to do, and that's make you guys content. And it can be really bad because if you want to be relevant on YouTube, I gotta pump out content consistently. Like like it's really bad to just keep making the same content and then go, hey, I'm gonna do new content and it's gonna fail if I do the new content. I don't want that. I want to be able to pump out any content and you guys will be able to just be like, fuck yeah, that was fun. The sex ed videos do okay because you actually do want to learn some of the sex ed stuff. And I've been a little bit more sneaky with what I put in the videos by putting haha women in it and trying to get you to click them more. I want to bring back stuff like the cum dump debunk, which is before you ask why I called it condom, I just wanted to test the limits with YouTube. The video itself is only age restricted because of the title. If I am, I'm just gonna re-upload the videos as the dumb cumster, and it's gonna be called the dumb cumster from now on, because cum dumb debunk just it's just gonna get me age restricted in a few months. Uh, but yeah, I just want to make content and I just want to make good content. I want to talk about, damn, why are these things like this? Why is this like that? And just talk to you. And it's rough because this entire point of this stream was just to talk to you. And some people are talking. Anyways, I think we've ranted enough for now. Maybe I'll just talk about dumb shit. I have a lot of brain worms where I just want to talk. And I usually don't find myself talking about them in videos unless it's like a short tangent that's very short that I can come back to. So if you have any last questions, we're about to end. I want to say thank you for coming. Uh, and it truly is an honor to be able to sit down with you guys and just make any content because making any form of content where you can enjoy it is so much to me because YouTube kicks my ass, and it really does suck to be like, hey, I'm gonna get in trouble again. Oh my God, look, it's the 10 Shadow Man. Oh ho ho ho. No, I just want to make you guys happy. Thank you for watching.